Welcome to the show.
Right in the
Coffee
morning,
with Nikkie.
right
In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way.
right in the morning.
Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Coffee with
Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie, oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning, wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this amazing morning? Listen, it is freezing outside. Word on the curb is we're going to have some weather. So, this is the season. 'Tis the season. Now, listen, I love me a good storm. I love me, especially a good snowstorm where I can sit in front of the window and just watch the snow just fall. And I'm lightly working, but I'm more so looking out the window. I love those days. I don't like to drive in them, and I don't like to do anything outside of that. I don't like to shovel it. I don't want to do none of that. But my mom sent me a message. She sent me a message and said, yeah, y'all ready? We're about to get some snow, because I asked if she got snow when we got snow, because we got snow the other day. And I was like, you get snow? And she was like, no, but it's coming. And I was like, oh, you didn't get snow? And she was like, no, but it's coming. I said, oh, how much you supposed to get? And she was like, 15 inches. And she's like, and it's coming your way. I said, what? I love it. Like, listen, I don't want the snow to I don't want it to snow overnight. I don't like that. I don't want to wake up to see the snow. I want to be up and watch the snow fall. You know what I'm saying? Like them nighttime snow falls, I feel gypped. I feel gypped when it snows at night. I'm like, who could see this? I can't even see it out the window. Sometimes I'll turn on the outside light so I can see it a little bit. But I'm like, I don't like this at all, not one bit. But anyway, I say all of that to say we got some weather. We're about to be snowed in. So I got to get every single thing out, because welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I got to get everything out because I don't want to, I don't drive in the snow. So even if, and I know the post office is going to be open because, rain, sleet, or snow, they're going to be open. But I am not going to be able to get to the post office and not be able to. I refuse to. I refuse to go to the post office in the snow. I refuse. Big B says it's going to be very bad Sunday and Monday. We get in a few feet of snow. Whoo! We have prepared since we in the country mountains. Yes. So we'll see. Sean said it was going to be bad too. She was like, what are you going to do? We want to stay here? We want to leave? What we going to do? I was like, I don't know. Because, when you go to Jersey, they clean them roads up quick. They don't play about them roads up here in these mountains. Whoo! These deep curves and dips and all on the side. Listen, it be craziness all over the place. All over the place, because the city people think they can come up here and drive any way they feel like, and they be on the side of the road on the ditch. They be hitting them curves on the icy road, and they be like, oh, it's just a little curve. They hit them curves, and they be in the ditch. Hit them curves and in the ditch. Like, who? Like, what? Listen. So we got some weather coming up, so I got to make sure that I get every single thing out. I'm trying my best. I'm working as hard as I can. I told y'all that we were on I tell y'all in a minute. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Nikki. I am your host, Miss Nikki, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And so I was talking about Restream. I didn't think I introduced myself when I came on initially. So on Restream, I had not Restreams. I'm so exhausted, y'all. I'm so exhausted. It's not even funny. Not even funny. On what's the word? Whatnot. On Whatnot, I went live, and remember yesterday we was talking about it. How many of y'all remember we was talking about Whatnot yesterday? Let me get the hellos out the way, and then I'm gonna just go right into it and just talk. I went to bed at 4 a.m. this morning. Probably a little later. So I probably went to bed about like 4:15, almost near 4:30. I am so tired. I got up and I was like, "Ooh, I'm up on time." Because it was like I got up, I think at 7:30, 7:28. I got up at 7:28. And I was like, "Ooh, I got up in time." And then I got up and I was like, "Oh my goodness." I was so tired. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna just lay back down until 7:45." And then I felt myself go to sleep and I was like, "Ah!" Jumped up again. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to lay here till about 8:00. And that's what I did. And then I was like, 8:00. I was like, I got to get up. I got to get myself together. I got to get ready. I said I was going to show up. I got to show up. This is the season of doing. This is the season of action. This is the season of me doing the things that I say I want to do. So I said I was going to show up. I said I could have easily just came on here with no picture on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like no video on, and just came on. And I said, absolutely not. I got to show up. Even if that means I'm getting off of here and I'm taking a nap. Even if that means I'm getting off this thing and I am going to take a nap, but I can't because we got doctor's appointments today, so I can't do that. But I want to take a nap probably about 4:00. No, 6:00 when we get back. I'm going to take a good old nap because I am exhausted. I was packing orders till I want to say 4:00 in the morning, and yeah, about 4:00 in the morning, I finished packing orders. And then I had realized that I didn't have 5x5 boxes. Oh, sis, I got a great scenario. So then maybe I shouldn't say it here. Because I needed 5x5 boxes, or I needed smaller boxes, and I didn't have any. So I had to make do. I gotta work with what I got. Because the orders got to go out. They got to go out in 2 days. So I was like, I don't got time to wait for something to get here. I gotta act now. So I acted, and I'll share that first. I'm going to share the scenario with Jules first because I want to tell her. I don't want to tell y'all because then when she asks y'all the question, what did you do? You already know because I already told y'all what I did. So, good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Jules said she was gonna stop saying good morning and she's saying elevated awakenings. Elevated awakenings sound like I should be like elevated awakenings, my queen. Elevated awakenings, my queen. Yes, so I said I was gonna stop saying it, but I just it's embedded in me, and I could do better, but I ain't. I need to do better. I gotta do better. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning. Miss Kim said, good morning, my lovelies. Good morning. Good morning, Kansas. Good morning. You are up early. How are you doing this amazing morning? So is Miss Kim. Let me see. Let's see. Hey, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. Did y'all see the picture of Oscar? Oscar have like 50 names. Why does Oscar have so many names? When do he use all of those names, Melly Mel? Question. When does Oscar use all of those names? He has like 10 of them. 10. This snow and ice can kick rocks. I know that's right. I know that's right. I know. No. Y'all can tell. My brother would have been like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Because what are we doing? And I did not have coffee yet. Listen, I'm pushing through. I am pushing all the way through. When I tell y'all I'm pushing through, I'm pushing through. Jules was on her report this morning, and she said, "You up?" I was up doing my makeup. You up? Yes. Yes, I'm up. Yes, I'm up. She was like, I would have still been sleeping. Listen, in my mind, I'm still sleeping. In my mind, I'm still sleeping. I am still sleeping there. So we got the HBIC of BCMC and of BCMC University, the Princess of Ghana, the Jewels of Ghana, the one-hit wonder. You know what I don't say? Couture candles. I don't have couture candles in my whole little spiel. The Princess of Ghana, the Jewels of Ghana, my good sis Jewels is another in. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said we are going to have ice and supposedly snow. Y'all got some weather coming your way. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's see. I'm trying to tell Hunter, my Cali son don't know nothing about Detroit Blizzard. Tell him to say his his Cali butt in the house and don't try to drive. Don't try to drive out in that mess. Unless he gotta. Yes, Sunday night through Tuesday supposed to be freezing. Oh, in New Orleans, in Louisiana. Listen, this weather is coming. It is coming for us all. It's coming for us all. Okay, yes, Sunday night through Tuesday supposed to be freezing. Okay. Good morning, cousin. Good morning. Where did it go? Oh, here you go. We have rain, black ice is coming tomorrow, and snow Saturday and Sunday. Oh, it looks like we're all getting snow. I saw Hunter's post today. I love the basketball one. Oh. Thank you, sis. He's loving life. That's the only way. Send me the scenario today. Says I'm already creating the deck. Yep, I'm gonna do it right after I get off of here. I'm gonna send it to you. My son sent me a message at 3 something in the morning, and you know this boy, that's the little magic one. I was like, I wonder, and with my location, because he always had my location. I'm like, I wonder if you could see somebody walking through the house, because I'm not that familiar with iPhone's locations and all of that other stuff. I'm not real familiar with that, but he's real good with that. He's like, where you going? He always be like, well, what you doing in Jersey? How you know where I'm at? Because I got your location. How you get my location? You're supposed to only have it for one time. How you get it for all the time? But yeah, so he called me at 3:30. I'm like, what you know? Well, how you know I'm up? But he was on his way to work. I'm like, I don't know if he knows I'm up or he just does it because he's on his way and he don't want to forget. So when he does come home in the morning, because when he's coming home, he likes to call or he'll have a whole conversation with me through text on the way home. And so I was like, maybe he just put it there so when I wake up, I'm prep for the conversation kind of thing. But yes, I'm so tired. Happy Thursday, Mason. Happy Thursday, Rich Rising. Come on, Rich Rising. Jules loves it. She said this morning. She said, I love saying elevated awakenings. It feels like Rich Rises. Oh my gosh, Rich Risings and elevated awakenings to you, my sister. Thank you, my sister. Let me see. He has more than 10 names. Listen, y'all see this? Oscar has more than 10 names. Why does Oscar need more than 10 names? Oscar is enough. Depend on how he's acting. She put the whole thing. I said, oh wow. Oh wow, Oscar. Oh wow, Oscar. Oh, you know what? I'm slipping. I'm slipping on my pimping. I'm slipping. Listen, good morning, Big Meech.
I think I'm Big Meech.
Good morning. And I see good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave.
I have to say the whole thing because let me get me back up here. This don't automatically put me back up here. That's the part I don't like. I gotta figure that out. I'm pretty sure it's in the settings. I just didn't get it together. It's kind of gonna be like the intro. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I am going to figure it out. But yes. Good morning, sis. You better thank a union member. No snow here in Cali. Just cold and dramatic fog. You know the fog. Every time we have foggy days here, I always say it look like Sleepy Hollow. It's Sleepy Hollow out here. Y'all in these greetings. I'm telling you. I feel like we need to be in like the medieval times. Elevator awakenings. My good Lord. Listen, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm here. The fact that I'm here is enough. Okay, Melly Mel, leave my boy Oscar B. Listen, good morning, Sheila from VA. How are you doing this amazing morning? Sheila says, good morning, everyone. Saturday calling for 5 to 8 inches of snow, which translates to anywhere from 1 to 2 inches. They hardly ever get it right because they be guessing sometimes. They be guessing. I was looking at what we were looking at. We was looking at some weather show, and they was like, or some news person, weather person, they had a chip, a chip on their shoulder, about how they went to school and they had to do all of this stuff to learn how to, to forecast the weather and all this other stuff. And they said these new people, they don't have to do anything. Everything is AI or everything is technology, and all they have to do is read it. So they don't even have to be knowledgeable about anything. All they have to do is be able to read. I forgot where it was, but yes. Listen, so let's blame that. Let's blame that. Chantel, you already know he took my he's testing my gangster. He's testing my gangster. My gangster. Oh wait, you said that says 1 foot. I mean 2 feet. 2 feet. 1 inches to 2 feet. Got you. I just read it. I just took it as an inch. I took the one thing as an inch. He and Willow are cousins. Willow is a mess, y'all. Y'all see Chantel Cat? A mess. He and Willow are cousins. Willow took my gum out my purse and started gnawing on it. Oh wow. Tore the whole packet up, and I had to throw some of the gum away. Just awful. Oh my gosh. Willow, keep your hands out of the trash. Well, not out of the trash. It was in her bag. Keep your hands out of there. All right, y'all. So let me tell y'all something. Yesterday I said I was encouraging y'all to do new things. I was encouraging y'all to do things afraid, even if you don't have the full information about how to get everything done. You don't know exactly what you're going to do, how it's going to get there, whatever, to still do it anyway. And yesterday, and I said, even if you fumble, even if you mess up, still do it anyway, right? Do it scared. Yesterday was a prime example. I'm going to tell y'all what happened to me. Let me share a little story. Y'all want to hear a little something about what happened to me? Let me share my story. Let me tell you my story. He loves going in my purse, crazy self. Oh my goodness. Little busybody. Let me tell you a story. So yesterday, I did my whatnot. I did another whatnot yesterday. And so yesterday I was like, I'm testing the times, right? I'm testing the times. And I'm saying all of this just to say that this happens to everybody. This doesn't just happen to you. So when you feeling like, oh, I'm just not comfortable doing this, or I just feel like I'm not great in front of this, and I can't do it here and I can't do it there, I can't do it anywhere. I do not like eat green eggs and ham. I need to cut it out. Okay. So anyway, you feeling that way and you just feel like, oh, I got to know all the things. I got to make sure it's 100% perfect before I get out here and I start doing it. Let me share my story, right? So I said I'm going to get on again because they have these like rewards that you can get. So I was like, all right, I'm going to get on again so that I could, get on my rewards so I could grow my following. Now let me see how many people I got on my following, because I think I did a raid yesterday, and the girl shouted me out. I'm gonna do them all the time, and I'm gonna do it right on her platform because she always have like 300 people in there. I have almost 200 now. I have almost 200. I'm just gonna tell you, I have almost 200 followers on Whatnot, and so I was like, I'm gonna go on again. And I knew that my call center wasn't gonna be able to go with me. And I know that they are not going to be able to do it with me every single time that I go on because they have 9 to 5s. So this is what I do. So I'm like, I can go anytime. And so I was like, I got to learn to see how it's going to be. Should I have to do this by myself? Or, you know what I mean? I got to learn how to figure this thing out. And so I went on at lunchtime, and lunchtime was really, really slow. Now, coming off the first day that I went, and they said I had over 70 people in the room. It was a lot of engagement. It was a lot of, everybody was excited to be there. And it could be that it was my first show and they pushed it a little harder than they did the second show. I don't really know. I just know that it was slower. But I say all of that to say, when I got on here yesterday and I was telling y'all about it and telling y'all how I was flowing and how it was effortless, and just it was easy and it was fun, right? And so yesterday was a little bit more challenging. Yesterday was a little bit more challenging. So lunchtime, it was, wasn't that many people in there. And then I struggled trying to find my place as to what I wanted to say, how I can explain something in a short amount of time, because people are in and out, in and out, in and out. So I'm trying to figure out how I can explain it in a little bit of time. And I was like, but it came to me so easily the other time. So I was like, maybe something is wrong, so I started letting that thinking getting into my mind, like maybe this is not what you're supposed to be doing. I think that I tell y'all not to think it, and I know, and I tell y'all about certain scenarios because I know that's what I be doing to myself. And so I was a little I wasn't upset, not disappointed either. Like, I was just feeling like, oh wow, it was so easy before. Now why can't I get it together now? So I was like, you know what? Snap out of it. Snap out of it, because what are we doing? We're not doing that. So I got to tell myself that, right? So so I was struggling because I'm like, the people are coming in, they coming in hot and heavy, but I'm not retaining them. I got to figure out what I need to do to retain them. And so this is one of the times when I'm saying to you, you got to do something enough to know how to figure out what your flow is going to be, how to figure out what you want to say, how you're going to figure out, like, you need to do it enough so you can have some data to see, okay, so people stayed in a lot longer when I did this. I noticed that people stayed a lot longer when I did that. Maybe I should try this. If you don't do something enough, you will never have enough information to compare, right? Because in your head, you can make up the perfect scenario, and that's normally what we do, right? In our head, we make up the perfect scenario for how things should run, would run, work, whatever, right? And then when something throws a monkey wrench in there, now you're sitting there confused, dazed, and crying, don't know how this ever happened to you. You had everything all together, da 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 da. And then you, instead of learning how to adapt and pivot, you sit there and you panic. And so yesterday was a prime example of adapting, right? Adapting. I had to adapt. I had to take my lesson and see what it is that I needed to do. See where I need to strengthen my communication. See how I'm going to retain my audience. See what I think they're wanting to see, or just even finding what I need to do on this particular platform. Not what I need to do, because I know what I'm going to do, right? But how I'm going to explain it. Right? How I'm going to explain it, because as I was told the first time, what I'm doing is a different concept on this platform. And so since it's a different platform, then I am going to have to go hard in the paint, and I'm going to have to figure that thing out. So as soon as somebody coming in, they know exactly what I'm doing, right? Without having to hear a whole little spiel or whatever. And like I said, I killed it the first day. First day I killed it. Okay. The second day it was like, okay, you got to figure it out. You got to work a little harder. And so one thing that came to mind when that happened was you'll never know what it feels like to lose unless you do lose. You'll never know what it feels like to have an off day until you have that off day. You can bring up as many scenarios as you want. You can say, okay, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. You can write the whole plan out. But until it happens to you, you do not know how you're going to respond. You're not going to know how to maneuver to you, right? Because what if the whole plan that you set out to happen, this is my plan B, this is what I'm going to do. If A don't work, this is what I'm going to do. And then you start doing B and then B don't work. And then you say, oh, well, I knew that. So I got a backup plan for that B. So I got a C. And then C don't work. So now what do? Now you sitting there stuck. Now you sitting there, don't know, you don't know what to say. You don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want to do? And so yesterday I was struggling because I was trying to find my way. And remember, I did say that on Coffee with Nikki. I said, well, the first day I killed it, right? I already know. I killed it, right? The second day, I said, even if I go back on there and I fumble, even if I go on there and I stumble with, I stutter or with my words or whatever, either way, I'm still going to do it. It's not to say that I'm never going to have a bad day. It's not to say that I'm not going to have a slow day, but I'm still going to do it anyway, and I'm going to still push through. And that's what I did. And they give you a bonus if you stay on for a certain amount of time. So yesterday I needed to be on for 180 minutes. And I was like, I'm just going to stay on here for 180 minutes, even if I'm babbling, even if I'm fumbling, even if I don't get anything, I'm going to still do it. So I pushed through. I got some orders and everything yesterday, pushed through that. And then I went on again. I was like, we trying the times, right? We're trying the times to see what's my sweet spot. I'm not going to know. I could say, oh, this person has 300 people in their room every time they go on at 7:00. That don't mean that that's going to be the same thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find where I belong, right? So I went on again at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m., now guess what? Everything was working the first time. Every single thing was working. The second time, things were working. I did have one hiccup because I couldn't see on my tech, right? I couldn't see things moving fast enough on my tech. That 7:00, when I went on at 7:00, I couldn't get my giveaways to work. I was like, my giveaways won't work. And then I was trying to get to the computer so I could do it. And I'm taking forever trying to figure out how to do my giveaways. And people coming in the room, I'm like trying to keep them entertained and, doing everything. And I was like, forget it. I don't have a giveaway tonight. I don't have a giveaway because I couldn't figure it out. So the giveaways wasn't working. But see, these are the things that have to happen to you in order for you to know that, hey, I'm going to be able to bounce back. Hey, should this ever happen to me again? Should this happen to me and I have 100 people in my room, I'll know what I'm supposed to do. I'll know what I can do in its place. You know what I'm saying? And so I took that as a learning lesson. Just like I tell y'all, just do it anyway. I took it as a learning lesson. And I think I am very comfortable when I have my call center. I'm very confident. And I think that was something that contributed to my success the very first day, is I'm very confident in my call center. I know that they have my back. I know that they're going to be able to see what's going on. I don't have to worry about the room, entertaining, packing orders, doing all the things by myself. I don't have to worry about that. So I'm able to relax a little bit more and just rely on them. You know what I mean? And so that's the purpose of me trying the different times and doing it alone, to see how I would be able to flow. And so I think that is, I wouldn't say it got into my head, but I just was like, oh, wow, now I got to try to fix this. Now I got to try to fix this. Oh, this person I got to do, it was a lot of moving pieces. And so I had to figure it all out. So I say all of that to say I am extremely, extremely thankful and grateful for my team, especially Big Meech was actually with me. Both, huh? Oh, can y'all hear me? I was going on and on. Can't understand why it lasts so long. Must be the superpowers. Can y'all hear me now? One's in the chat if y'all can hear me. One's in the chat if y'all can hear me. One's in the chat if y'all can hear me. Y'all can't hear me? Let me refresh me. refresh myself. I just refreshed. I just refreshed myself. Can y'all hear me now? Oh, sound went out for a hot minute. Okay, we good? As are the words matching my lips? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, let me get back to back. Thank you so much, Big Meech. Let him know. Yes. So Big Meech was with me. So I felt a little more comfortable, but she was in the chat. Usually they're in my ear so I could respond in real time. And so since I wasn't responding in real time, I think I let it get to me. And not really, because it wasn't in my head, but it's just like a little panic. It was a little panic attack. I ain't panic like that because I ain't that type of person, but it was just a little panic, you know what I'm saying? Just a little stutter step. And so yeah, so I was like, I gotta just figure this out. And so I got comfortable and I did it, and it didn't happen. It wasn't as successful as my first one, but it was it was still good because I still got the experience. And then I realized when I sat down, when I started packing the orders and everything, and I just start reflecting and everything, I was like, oh man, that sucks. I didn't do good. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Stinking thinking, making its way in my head. And then I was like, wait a minute. I had to tell myself, snap out of it. I was like, girl, because that's how I got to talk to myself. I got to talk harsh to myself. Girl, this is your second time. On it. And not to mention, you had a very successful first show. And you concerned about this second show. This is only your second day. And you didn't fail and you didn't lose. You learned. I did. I learned. And I say all of that to say, listen, this is all of us in entrepreneurship. And I know y'all be feeling bad, about certain things because things don't happen in the time that you want them to happen, or things don't manifest when you think they should, or whatever. Things don't happen the way you think. You get on live and you say, oh, I didn't know what to say. I was fumbling my words and now I'm never doing a live again. I'm never doing this again. Oh, I put my product out there and it ain't sell. Oh, I'm never going to sell again. Like y'all out here doing that. Cut it out. I had to sit there and I had to tell myself, like, girl, this is the second show. What did you expect? You ain't no pro on this thing. You ain't put no time in this thing. So what are you expecting? And then I had to like, after telling myself that, I had to make, feel better because I was really feeling away. I'm like, I done bragged. I done, told my story. But then I was like, you know what? And you also said, if it doesn't work out, you still did it. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't work out, you still going to push through. You going to still work through it. So I had to tell myself that. And I'm telling you to tell yourself that I'm telling you to say that to yourself now too. Because if you are going through a season right now and you feeling like ain't nothing working, or you doing it and things is flopping or whatever, listen, this is all information that you are going to be able to use so that you can get stronger, so that you can be better. Right? I know that if I'm going to fumble my words a couple more times, for sure. And I may have spoke that into my life. I blame myself. No, I may have spoke that into my life because I said it here on Coffee with Nikki, like the next time I made, and I did. Right? But I also think it's because it's like, hey, some things are not going to work as planned. Some things are not going to work out. Sometimes you're not going to know what to say. Sometimes you're not going to know what to do, but it's okay. Still show up. Y'all with me in the chat? Let me check where I'm at in this chat, because I know I am behind. Where am I? Listen, I'm trying to find myself in the chat. Oh, hey, Metame. Let me see. I think we all think it's just a matter of not letting that stop you from moving forward. Yes, analyzing is a big part of being a business owner. Don't stress. Yes, stop stressing yourself out. Y'all be stressed out over the wrong things. Like, you stressed out because you can't do a live. Get over yourself. You stressed out because you don't feel comfortable doing a live. Get over yourself and just do it. Like things are gonna happen. Something worse things are gonna happen, and you gonna be able to get through those. So that going live is light work. Going live is light work. So get out your way and start doing. If this like I said, this is the year of doing. For me, 2026 is the year of doing. It's not going to be the year of me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do, I'm gonna." No, 2026 is the year of me doing. As you can see, I am here on how many hours of sleep? 2, 3. I'm here, and I showed up the way I said I'm going to show up every day. Right? And so listen, I said if I'm gonna lead, I'm gonna lead by example. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not gonna be talking about it no more. I'm not gonna say, yeah. No. You're gonna see me do it. You're gonna see me do it. Let me see. Also, sis, it was the weekend, so let's test out the days and times for peak orders. That's right. Yep. We're gonna play around with it. We're gonna play around with it. And what I didn't do the first time was people were giving me tips. And so I'm taking them in. Yesterday I was on there too. There was sellers coming in. I was like, give me, you got some tips for me, some pointers for me. This is my second show. Da 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 da. Do you have anything for me that I could use? You know what I mean? And they were telling me. I don't have no problem showing up saying that I'm learning. I had no problem. Like I told y'all on yesterday, I told y'all we all was learning how to do it. We all learned that day together. There was nobody who knew something more than the other person. I may have known a little tiny bit more than everybody else because I was on the platform, but nobody else know what they was doing. They learned on the fly. And I did the same thing. So we're going to play around with the times and we're going to figure it out. Exactly. Data-driven business practices, not emotion-driven. Come on, no emotions. Business has no emotion. None at all. Yep, Jules, and think about payday times as well. Yep, and that's what I said. I said I'll be here the 1st and the 15th. I'll be here on Fridays. I sure did. Researching what platforms are your audience. Researching what platforms are your audience using during what time of day. Yep. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know. Like I said, the concept is new according to the people that came into the room. So I got to figure out what my space is. And looking up my niche, ain't that many people in it. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yes, what Jules said. It was a holiday, so I think that contributed to it along with you being new. Yep. I think it pushed you out there, but you kept pushing, and that's what matters. Yep. I think it did. I think the first show they was like, yep, it's provocative and get the people going. Get her out there. Let her feel herself. Let her get out there. Let her do a thing. And then the reality hit. It ain't really like that all the time, girl. You got the work. It's people in there trying to grow their platform. It was this lady who said she on her way to get to 1K yesterday. And I was looking at it and I was like, well, how long were you at? She's at almost 200. I was like, well, how long were you there? Because we got to 147 the first day. So I was like, well, how long were you there? And how long were you on here? Like, how, you know what I mean? For it. You got to work for it. Everything you got to work for, right? You got to work for it. You did so good. Thank you, sis. Thank you. And let me tell you, I did some more research. You know what I did? I did not say, hey, woe is me. Oh, gosh. I ain't have no pity party. Who got time for pity parties? Nobody. Not me. So I said, let me see what I could do. And I think one of the mistakes that I did, I'm going to share with y'all. Full transparency moment. One of the mistakes that I did was trying to be like the people that are doing reseller things, right? I was like, I don't resell stuff. So I'm trying to sell it fast, but because I think that's what you're supposed to do, but not realizing I'm not giving enough information about what it is that I do, right? Because I do handmade products. I'm not just reselling somebody something. You know what I mean? So it's not the same. And so, yeah. I got some ideas for the next one, and I'm going live again. I scheduled my live again, and I'm going live again on Friday evening at 7 p.m. I'm going live again. Because why? I'm going I'm do it. Do it. Do it till I'm satisfied. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm going back on Friday. Call center, y'all available? Y'all available Friday at 7 p.m. I like y'all. I like us together. I think we're so much better together. Um, let me see. Am I the only one who can't hear anything? No. Okay, that's when my sound was going out. It's back. Okay. I hope I wasn't talking all this talk and then y'all didn't hear that. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard doing live sales alone. The call center has spoiled me. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And so I got tips for you, Chantel, when it's time for you, because Chantel's doing hers. I think I was watching this candle guy. And like I said, I was trying to find people, and I seen this candle guy, and I was like, let me see how he's doing it. So he was doing it. He basically was sitting down. He wasn't showing anything. He wasn't really rushing through his products or anything. He was just having a conversation, kind of like a live that you do on your regular social media. And he was talking about his things as he was going, but he wasn't trying to move things. And so I was like, oh, maybe that's how I'm gonna do it. And then I did something like that on, yesterday evening. Yeah, yesterday evening I felt a little more relaxed because I got through the struggle, the struggle one in the morning. I got through that one. I mean, lunchtime, got through that one. And in the evening I was a little bit more calm or whatever, but I was a little bit more like telling stories kind of thing. So yeah, some things. Let me see. All right, let me see. Had to go back out and come back in. That's about the sound. YouTube had a glitch. Oh, your lips, my lips still ain't syncing. Turn the video off. Turn the video off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. We done created a monster with the call center. Let me tell y'all something. That is the best thing. That is the best thing. You were fine last night. Oh, thank you, sis. I think it just wasn't a lot of people on like they were on the weekend. Yeah, I think so. And like it felt easier. Like I said, it felt easier to flow because people were asking questions, people were interacting. And then when nobody is asking questions, when there's nobody saying really much to you, you're like, oh, do I just keep on talking? Do it sound like, diarrhea of the mouth? Like, what am I doing? So yeah. Yeah, when you are doing lives by yourself, you are the only one entertaining yourself and the audience. So if you don't like it quiet, it could get to you. You're not gonna talk, but it's the fact that what do I say? You know what I'm saying? What do I say? What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? I don't know where I got that. You did sell though. I did make some sales, and the people who do, and the thing about that is that the people who do like it and they do, they like, oh, they keep on going. They bring their friends. It's a good time. It was a good time. So we're gonna do it again on the weekend. We're gonna do it again on Friday. I think we are too harsh on ourselves. We sure are. As long as we explain, hey, I'm new at this, most people are understanding. Yep. Ain't nobody mad but the devil. But the devil. Sometimes you got to ask yourself, are you really mad or embarrassed? Because sometimes we be low-key embarrassed that something didn't work how we wanted, but wanted it to, but emotions can't drive business. Yeah, I totally feel you, but I think, yeah, it's about feeling away. You know what I mean? But I feel like, again, it's experience. Like everything is a learning experience. I would never know how to fix certain things. I would never know how to fix my giveaways if my giveaways didn't mess up yesterday, because my giveaways worked the first day. My giveaways worked. Matter of fact, no, my giveaways did not work the first day. My giveaways worked the second day. Yesterday, my giveaways worked the second day at lunchtime. They worked. And then when I did it in the evening, I could not figure out how to get my giveaways to work. I couldn't fix it. I couldn't move it. I couldn't edit it. It was a whole train wreck. A whole train wreck. But now I know, hey, let me get these on before I get on here so that I can make sure that I have my giveaways intact so I could just flow with the show. Come on, bars. So I could just flow with the show. Yep. Let me see. Yep, because if you had to go to them people's job on 2 hours to sleep, you be there. So treat yours the same, if not better. Listen, and your girl here, and she showed up. She showed up. I'm not here just so I won't get fired. I'm here. I am here. Yes, networking at its best, sis. Here for that long-term money, like Nigeria said. Come on, long-term money. Show did. We learned in real time. When I tell you they learned on the fly, they were just signing up. They were just signing up right before they had to be my moderators. We had a little meeting before we got on, and that was it. This is all education you gonna get. YOLO. Ask Threads, you know they're gonna tell you, listen, there's probably a whatnot group. Listen, let me know. If it is, I'm joining. MetaMe, sell your coffee on there. Don't do it until you use my code though. Don't do it till they got a coffee section. They got a coffee section. MetaMe, let me give y'all my code because I get $100 every time. And you got to don't sign up if you ain't ready yet. You got to do your first show in 7 days. You got to do your first show in 7 days in order for you to get the bonus. MetaMe, I'll send it to you because it's not working. Yep. Where's my phone? I'm gonna check and see if there's a whatnot group on Threads. Go on every Friday. I actually get paid opposite of the 1st and the 15th. Just saying. Listen, I'll be Fridays, 1st and the 15th, holidays. I'll be there. I'll be there. I sure will. I thought about doing that for my whatnot sell instead of hard sell, storytelling, and show my products. Yes. Now they pin there. We'll talk about it. Yeah. I think you should have like maybe some rapid rounds, like people coming in and boom, 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 boom. But yeah. I don't think embarrassment was the issue in this case. Yeah, I was, I'm gonna do what I do. Listen, there was at one point that I was saying something and I totally blanked and totally forgot what I was going to say, and I couldn't even remember how to get myself back on track. I was like, yeah, I just totally lost my train of thought. Like, I don't even know where I was going with it. Don't even know. It's more so the best way to course correct and understanding how these seller platforms work. Yeah. Yep. Child, I got in there and started going for what I knew. Listen, I was like, Michi over here Googling stuff. I was like, how I pin something? Michi's like, hold please. And she going to go Google it. She's like, okay, so if you go here and you go here and you go do this. When I tell you, we were the picture of learn on the way, learn on the job. We was the picture of that. Listen, maybe I'll hire somebody to do that. It's up to you. It's a good platform. Like I said, they got a category for it. They got a category for it. It's the same thing as you talking on Instagram, except you talking on Instagram with your pin, your coffee pinned at the bottom and people buying while you talking. You talking on Instagram for free. When I tell you it's good. Is whatnot an auction platform, or do you as the seller set the price? You set the price. You can do it in any format that you want to do it in. You can do it in an auction format, or you could do it in a buy now format, and you don't have to just do it while you're live. You could have your products up there. So you don't have to do it like that if you don't want to. So that's what I'm saying. You got to find what feels good to you. You got to find your footing in doing that, right? So I know that the auction type style is great for those resellers because they got the warehouses full of those products and they reselling products and they can do it at a very low cost, right? I'm not that. So I can't operate in that same manner because it's not going to work for me, because if I'm trying to yeah, we moving products, yeah, we want to do certain things, but if I'm trying to give you the experience of the brand, you're not going to get it with that fast pace, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have to find where my cadence. I gotta find it. Maybe I'll hire somebody to do it. You could. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, indeedy. Be more Latin. No, I'm just joking. Not outward embarrassment. I mean embarrassment when we get down on ourselves. No, let me tell you, and that's what I think. And I don't think that is the word. I don't know what the word is, because I'm like, I did say, here I am. Y'all didn't know what happened to me. Y'all wasn't on the show. Y'all don't know it, it flopped. Y'all don't know that. I'm telling you what happened, right? So I'm like, now I was like, dang, now I gotta go back and tell them that I flopped on this show, or that I didn't fumble the ball for sure. But I did, like I said, stutter step a little bit. And so I was like, now I gotta go back. It didn't go the way that I said it went the first time. So now I feel away. But yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Teamwork makes the dream work. Sure does. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We were just talking about whatnot. Yes. And so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna sign up. I already signed up again to do Friday. And I am going to I think I said I wasn't going to stock my bar. I should probably go through what I have first. But being that the first time we was on there from 7 to what time, y'all? 11 to 12. I think I may, just restock some things just to have some other options, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. And then we got to get ready for the Zodiac bar. But yeah, I say all of that to say, do it afraid, do it anyway. And every I see my thing is starting to mess up. Am I good, y'all? Do it afraid, do it anyway. Everything is not going to go right every single time. I'm not going to say it's not going to go right the first time, because like I said, my first time was great. Everything is not going to go according to plan every single time, and I'm not going to tell you to have a plan B, because that's just false information. I'm not going to tell you have a plan B, because you have a plan B and your plan B don't work. What then? Plan C don't work. What then? You know what I'm saying? You just got to think of ways of how you can work through and pivot through that, you know, choppy weather. How you gonna get through the clouds? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna navigate when things are not working, your tech's not working. My tech wasn't working for me yesterday, and I had to heavily rely on my tech because I didn't have my team. So I needed my tech to work. So I had my big screen so I could read the comments, so I could see them bigger, so that I'm not trying to squint and look at the phone to read the comments. But something happened with my screen, and then my screen just did not want to work, though I couldn't see the comments. Just things was just happening. And I could not get couldn't get it together. And I was like, all right, so what am I going to do now? Am I going to sit here and cry over spilled milk? Am I going to sit here and talk about, I got to end this live because I got to figure this thing out? No, I'll push through. I figured it out. It's like, it ain't working. I'm just read it off the screen. And I just got closer and I read it off the screen. And then I was like, give me a second. Let me put it up on my computer. Pulled it up on my computer. Like, what are we doing here? Right? Everything will not go according to plan. There's going to be things that's going to be thrown. Curveballs are going to be thrown at you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in those times? So I say that to say, do whatever it is that you say you want to do anyway. Do it anyway. And who cares what you look like while you're doing it? Well, I don't want to look stupid. Who cares? Who you look stupid to? I'm pretty sure you don't look stupid to anybody else who don't even know your personality. You know what I'm saying? Like we be getting so wrapped up in something, and the people don't know that anything about us. So they're not like, oh, she acting strange. They just think you acting like yourself. Y'all feel me? Or is it just me? Let me know if y'all feel me, or is it just me? Let me know. Let me know. When's your next show? My next show is going to be on a Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes. Did you follow me? If you followed me, they say no, you got to bookmark the show. Bookmark the show, and then they supposed to send you notifications. I can send notifications, but it's so like I said, I got to do some more research and figure this thing out. But you only can send you can send one thing. You can't send it to like the whole list of people. They don't get notified. Like YouTube, if I put it up, YouTube tell everybody that it's coming on if you put your notifications on. There's notifications. I can't tell you where they're at. I know that they're I know that they're there. I'm in for Friday. Yay! The team is back together. Getting ready for this winter storm, right? We snowed in anyway. We might as well make some money. Snowed in and make some money. Best way to do it. Do it. Right. The best way to do it is to do it. Listen, gotta have that adaptable energy. Listen, like my son in football, they used to say, his coaches used to say he used to be able to turn on a dime. Yeah, that's what you need to be able to do. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? How was the Pilates? And welcome back, y'all. Melissa did her video and everything, and she said she is back. She is back, and she gonna give y'all what she got. So yes, and yes, you need to download the app to follow. I think you'll be able to do it just off the website, but the app will be better because if you want to look at it on your phone and move around and stuff like that, yeah. So you do it as a buyer. You do it as a buyer if you want to watch. Let me see if this thing is working. Oh, well, you said you didn't want to do it, so never mind. Miss Kim, if you want to do it, let me know. I'll send you the link so that I can get my little $100 when you do your show. So I can get my bonus. I want my bonus, okay? With that being said, y'all, like I said, do everything, do it afraid. Don't worry about what you're gonna look like. Do it and fix it later. Right? I got data that I could use from what I did yesterday, so I could fix it today. I have somebody who was sitting, her name is Allison. Allison was rocking with me. I think she was with me she was with me at lunchtime. She brought some people in. She was with me the first night, and then she came in and she was like, I want you to be successful, so I want you to look at so and so and so and so. And I was like, okay. And so I started watching him, and then she had purchased some stuff for her friend, and then she was like, well, this is what you need to do. And then listen, I didn't lose, I learned. I did not lose, I learned. So, and it was a good learning experience. Did it feel good? No. Did I feel like I was a little, I was messing up? Hell yeah, I did. I sure did feel like I was messing up. But I still went through with it, and I think that you still should go through with it. And I still schedule my next show, and I'm still going to do it. Still going to do it. Hey, I'm still going to do it. And I might set me up a show for Saturday. Who knows? I might set me up a show for Sunday. Who knows? I don't know. And I said on Monday, I think I'm going to do makeup Mondays, because then I'll just be talking about my makeup stuff, my brush me off soap and my take me off soap. And I'm just going to have a conversation about that. And we just going to be shooting the ish, and we're going to do what we do. We're going to do what we do, because why? You got to be somewhere enough to grow. Look, Metame is a prime example. She was showing up every single day. If people were watching, if they wasn't watching, if they wanted to see it, if they didn't want to see it, if they heard about it, if they didn't, whatever she was doing, she said she needed to have X amount of followers so that she could hit her 1K goal, so that she could go live. And she did what she needed to do in order to get there. She was showing up consistently. That she's like, you be prepared to be sick of me. And she meant it. She was like, all right, I'm posting today. I'm posting. Matter of fact, I'm on my way to work. Matter of fact, I'm eating lunch. Matter of fact, I got a package in the mail. Matter of fact, I got this going on. Matter of fact, I got this going. And she showed up every single day, and it paid off, right? Because now she could go live. And if that didn't, that should have showed you like, hey, if I'm consistent, if I'm consistent and I'm showing up as much as I'm supposed to in order for me to get the thing that I say that I want, I could do it. And if that didn't show you, then I don't know what will. If you didn't, well, if you weren't a believer, if you wasn't a believer from that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you if you wasn't a believer after that. Okay? Let me see. Oh, we at the hour mark. Listen, I'm ready to be like, bedtime. No, I'm just joking. Night, night time. Night, night. Night. That's what I feel like. I was able to follow Nikki from the link she sent out yesterday. Yes. That was nice, Allison. Very nice of her. Very nice of her because she didn't have to. I was like, Allison, are you a seller on here or are you a? She's like, no, I just be on here a lot because I'm a buyer. I be buying all the time. I was like, oh, say less. Say less. Love that. So you treat it like a market. You grab data and use that to improve. Because you gotta find it's not even like you gotta find your flow. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta everybody who's on there who has longevity, they know what their flow is. They know how they know what their audience is expecting. They know how to speak to their audience. I'm trying to grow an audience over there. These are all new people. All new people. On all these platforms, we in front of the same people. Let's let's really be clear here. Who says that? I think Voodoo Doll says that. Let's really be clear here. You're in front of new people. I wasn't in front of the only time I was in front of anybody who was familiar was because somebody shared the link. I was not in front of any new people. So the 147 new followers, the followers that I had are people I did not know who did not know me. Who did not know me. And what's the goal in business? To get your business in front of new eyes. What's the goal in business? To get your product in new hands, right? What's the goal? To not exhaust to not fatigue your audience that you have on other platforms, right? Because they're not going to be able to buy all the time. How many sugar scrubs do I expect people to buy? The same 10 people can't keep buying the same sugar scrubs if I do it every week. I need new people. And so you got to figure out what that looks like for you. You got to figure out what that is when you get there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Allison is our new moderator, right? I was like, girl, you family now. Wasn't Allison the one who was like when somebody asked how you make the what's the ingredients or something like that? And she was like, don't give out your recipe. She said, don't give out your recipe. With the storm weather this weekend, people will be looking for things. Listen, and I'm gonna be right there. That's why I said I'm gonna probably stock the bar a little bit because if I'm gonna go the whole weekend, listen, and will, because what you doing if you snowed in, you ain't got nothing to do. Come kick it with me. Come kick it with me. Get that money, Nikki. Hey, listen. It's a thing. You know I'm joking. I love you, Michi. You my sister. Have you done Palm Street? I don't know what Palm Street is. So let me know what it is and I will do it. Y'all a mess. No, that wasn't Allison. That was another friend, Katie. Oh yeah, we got some friends, y'all. We made some friends in them whatnot streets. We made some friends. Like, don't be giving out your recipe. I was like, ooh, spicy. Just how we like it. So with that being said, y'all, if you are around, make sure y'all join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I will be back on whatnot, and I will be, who knows, we not gonna call it, and I'm not gonna call it into my life like I did yesterday. No, we're not doing that again. Oh no, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Is it good? Is it an app? Let me see. Cause the goal is, listen, I be trying to understand this iPhone. I'm still not there yet. Nikki, you had that phone forever. Still don't understand this thing. I'd rather be on my Android, but the iPhone, I put all the apps on here. All the apps are on this. That ghost is back. Palm Street. Oh, get. All right. We just downloaded the app. We're gonna check it out. All right. Listen, baby, they not playing about you on whatnot, right? I was like, what? They about to fight for me in these streets. They about to fight for me in these streets. What? I never heard of Palm Street, but it's downloading. They got good reviews. They got good reviews. So we'll see, Mr. Wilson. We'll see. All right, y'all. So I am going to be out of here. Make sure that y'all follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes. That's BABEZ University everywhere. And if you're looking for me on whatnot, I am Bubble Babes Bath Co. Bubble Babes Bath Co. I'm not under Bubble Babes University on there at all. And also make sure that you turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And I am about to go pack my orders so I could get these orders out, because whatnot, you only got 2 days to get your stuff out. They ain't playing with you. They not playing with you. So I got a day to get this stuff out. So I'm gonna get it out today. Just get it out my hands. And that is it. That is all, everybody. I will talk to you all tomorrow morning, God willing. So y'all have an amazing day, and y'all make sure that y'all do everything that you say that you want to do, and do it even if you are unafraid. If you questioning what you need to do, you know you need to do it, period. Go live. All right, I'm out of here.